Oh, these beautiful back highways of Southern Oregon. Redwood pines everywhere and big giant madrones. And the Shady Acre RV Park. Shady Acres. There's a massive madrone up here. Whoa! This drift has been giant, massive madrone. Oof. Trying to hitch out, so we left town. We left Cave Junction this morning. I was already west of it, where I've been camping at by the river, and now we're walking. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and trying to hitch and make some miles down the road. Because we got today upper 80s, tomorrow 90, and then after that it's all over 100 for days. So I have to get out of this area. I tried hitching out all day yesterday in town, right at the intersection. Nothing, not one person offered anything. One lady pulled over and gave me some waters and offered some lunch and stuff, but I've been doing a fast for the last couple of days. Been making Freya eat a lot less too. Wondering if it's like she's had some swelling in her leg, in her left leg, and I'm wondering if it's some joint issues through food or something. But oh shit! Hopefully these dogs don't come out. I gotta pause this. All right. Well, the dogs couldn't get out, so it's all right. Well, yeah, I tried to hitch out yesterday. I couldn't get out. So I decided that we're going to start walking, heading that way, and hopefully somebody will pull over and pick us up. Because I am not sitting in 100-degree weather. No way. Still looking at the weather ahead over in Crescent City. It's like 60s for the foreseen future. 70s and 80s up in Brookings, which that's tolerable. It won't get much warmer than that. Maybe a few days. If it gets like 115 to 110 over here, then maybe it'll get 90s over there. But I would just be thankful to get to Crescent City right now and be in the 60s. Because here pretty soon we're going to lose our shade. And I'm not going to be able to walk in this direct sun. I'm afraid I don't want to either. And it's not that we can't. I just don't want to. It's miserable. You're covered in sweat. Hoping somebody will pull over and give us a ride. All right, guys. Well, that's the update. Mothathon. Love when we have these back highways to ourselves. Just sitting here on the side of the road trying to hitch. It's another hour-and-a-half walk down to the next town. We're making our way. Been walking mostly. It's not a huge amount of traffic out here, but it's beautiful. A little windy. It's nice, cool in here. Sorry for the wind. I'll try to block it as much as I can. But, try to hitch out of here. Need somebody, pick us up. Nobody pick us up.
Hello everybody, I did a little cowboy camping last night. So tired, I didn't want to mess with setting everything up. I'm like right off the highway right here. I'm about 10 miles west of Cave Junction. It's a little town called O'Brien here. Pretty much just has a gas station and like a barbecue place across the street. We got here probably about 6 o'clock yesterday. Frey and I pretty much had to walk. I think we did 6 miles. Yeah, 6 miles, and there was 2 more miles. So yeah, it's 8 miles total from Cave Junction to here. So we had to walk about 6 miles. Got no hitches, and I tried stopping every mile or two to try to hitch out, and nothing. And then we got to a point at about 6 miles in where it was just too hot. It was like 95 degrees. I put my palm on the pavement, and it was literally just way too hot for Freya to be walking, and she was pulling me to shade every chance she could get. So we got screwed and stuck in this tiny little spot of shade under a pine tree, and literally it was the most torturous thing for 4 or 5 hours trying to get a ride out of there. No one would stop. I'm literally pleading with my hands, please stop, I need help, I need to get my dog down to the store to where I get her somewhere cool or in some water. Nothing. Finally, I just almost jumped out in front of this old beat up truck, and this old timer just immediately pulled over, and I let him know what was going on. He's like, yeah, hop in the back. And we just hopped in the back of his truck, loaded Frey up, and took her down there. I mean, she's fine. It's just way too hot for me and her sitting out there. And the shade was so sparse that it was like pretty much you're just shaded from the sun, not the heat. And I had like a third of a liter of water left. The river before we stopped was completely dried up. Hey, Freya, come on. Last time I came through here, it literally did not take that long at all to get a ride. But I guess just hitching's like that. But you would think for the small town to small town stuff out here, people be picking people up and helping each other out. Especially if you see a dog nonstop panting on the side of the road. Anyway, we got a ride. What do we got down here? And now we're going to pack up the rest of the way, and we're going to head about a quarter mile back into town to the gas station there, and before it gets too hot again today, try to get a hitch out of here to get to the coast. Good morning, everybody. So after a nice deep sleep at Harris Beach State Park here in Brookings, had to get up and head into town to get a couple of supplies. Need some camp gas and do some laundry. And the nearest laundromat and store that has that is an hour and a half walk back into town. I'm walking and I'm trying to hitch into town. I only need to go a couple more miles, 3 more miles. I don't have any of my stuff on me except for my dirty clothes and dog stuff for the day. So my pack is super nice and light. Like I'm just in my flip-flops. I hate that I can't flip my screen while making a video. Like, I can't go from selfie to forward-facing camera. It's pretty lame. But yeah, we just made it right back into the edge of town from the park, and now got another couple miles to do. And the state parks changed their policy as of like April or something, beginning of the season, I guess, where now you can only stay 2 nights and have to be out on the 3rd day, whereas before it was 3 nights and you have to leave on the 4th day. So I literally don't get a day off. I was literally gonna do laundry today, then take tomorrow off and go scout some areas around here to find possibilities to camp around here. Because I'm going to try and stay in Brookings for a little while. So, no day off for me. I don't even get a chance to go scout unless I want to do that after I do laundry today. I have to go all the way back and go out and scout from area to camp. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But it's nice and cool. I got my jacket on. I'm not sweating yet. It was nice last night. A little chilly. I had to put my rainfly on, so I will take this kind of weather every day, all day. This is like perfect. If you guys want to be comfortable and nice and cool, go to the coast. But we got a couple more miles, so check back in later. Here's little Freya dog. Bye, guys. Come on. Found this beautiful little area on the outskirts of a rest area across the street from the state park. Found this little trail off the side of the highway. Cool little meadow down here. On the highway, as you can hear, right over there. Little jungle dog. Came in just a little ways. I didn't go in deep. I found this little spot and I just had to flatten it out a little bit. Beautiful, beautiful little area on the coast. We're in Brookings and spent a couple days at the state park. They have a 2-day limit now. Really cool old growth. Old redwoods. Just came around this little bend. There's a little flat spot here. Just came in here and cleared that all out. And a bunch of, I don't know what it would be, some kind of thorned ivy all over the floor and the ground. So I cleared all that out and flattened it up a little bit. Still not super flat, but I'm not going to stay here permanently. One person's already come through here with their bicycle, so they must have a camp back further on the trails. The trails kind of go on for quite a ways, I think. I didn't do any super deep investigation last night. I went about another, I don't know, 16th of a mile in, just kind of looking for other spots, but we'll have to do some more adventuring around this area. But trails go off to the right, to the left. Really, really cool. Just feels like a jungle. Closest I've ever gotten to an actual jungle. And then there's all these black and yellow centipedes, and when you mess with them, they get you. They curl into a little ball, and then you just pick them up and move them over. Yeah. So, but they're everywhere. Another one. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna get packed up here and head back into town. I need to figure out a place I can bus. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to use the bus system around here to go up into the next couple of towns up and stuff, because I didn't really see too many places around Brookings that would be high traffic of people, unless like a state park out over here, or maybe down by the beach somewhere in town. Go check that out today. But it didn't seem like there'd be too many places. It's mostly just big, Fred Meyer stores and grocery outlets. Like, you just stand out on the sidewalk and play as people. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work here. I know Bandon has that little downtown area where I could sit and busk. That spot was doable. That's a few towns up. And I guess I could just float back and forth between Brookings and Bandon. Just go back and forth and figure out little spots to do and have different spots to stay. Yeah, so decisions. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning. It's not as foggy as it was yesterday, so it's probably going to be a little warmer today. I'm going to get packed up here and go head into town. I need some food supplies. And yeah. Anyway, all right, guys. That's the update.